come on and say hello.
And we are live on YouTube.
Great.
Well, I'll tell you 1 second.
Oh.
Here. How about YouTube? Okay, we're live.
This is Deborah. I was just on a call with her and she just jumped off the call to prepare for this. So any minute now is what I would say.
Great, Deborah. So nice to meet you.
Ew.
Good evening.
Yes.
Oh, there. Hi. Hi, Marianna.
Hi. Hi, April. So good to see you.
You. This month is just flying by. Totally, it'll be 2022 in no time for sure.
Sure will be. Sure will be. Hi, Simon. It's nice to see you too.
Hello. How are you?
You. Long time no see. I was just talking to Simon yesterday. So we're still waiting for Audrey. Hopefully she'll jump on soon. How's everyone evening tonight?
Doing good. Thank you very much.
Great. And welcome to everyone who is here, to Patricia, Faith, Debbie Thomas, Emuna. I'm not sure who iPhone is. Marga.
We just made you host, Marianna.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hi, Deborah. Again. Okay, so hopefully we'll see Audrey soon. So where's everybody about? I know Simon's in New York. April's in Canada. Deborah, where are you at?
New Mexico.
Nice. 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 Very nice. Oh, wow. Emuna is from Sweden. That's beautiful. Where about in Sweden? Okay, so I guess we'll just say a couple of things before Audrey comes on. So thank you so much for joining us today at the Magdalena Chronicles for the 1212 Stargate Portal. This is quite an honor to join you all tonight. So thank you so much for coming and spending the evening with us. We're part of the Esoteric Guides NYC. You can check us out at www.esotericguidesnyc.com. And we are actually going to be celebrating a year of the Magdalena Chronicles and Esoteric Guides NYC, actually this month. So it's a beautiful thing. We actually have a show coming up on towards the end of the month for the New Year's predictions. We had a beautiful show last year. We had over 1,000 people watch it live stream through Alan Steinfeld's New Realities TV. So it was a beautiful thing. And tonight we have a beautiful guest with us, Audrey Light Language. So we're waiting for her to come on any minute. And we're going to be anchoring in the 1212 Stargate Portal. For those that are familiar or unfamiliar with today, it is an auspicious day indeed, where the Stargate Portal of 1212 really beckons us, especially towards the end of 2021, to really open our eyes and unveil the truths of ourselves and to be able to rejuvenate ourselves in the visceral sense of our lives and to be able to see how we can reevaluate our lives up to this point and everything that has happened to us up to now, and to be able to change and shift our trajectory in the most positive of ways. Any of our goals, any of our desires that we wish to accomplish for 2022 are really at front and center. Our priorities are front and center. And anything that we wish to let go of tonight is definitely one of the nights where we begin the process and the cycle of letting go of everything that we no longer see as serving us. And we also, I see in our audience, have an amazing, amazing psychic trance medium who has been my amazing mentor for many, many years, Valerie Donner. Valerie, why don't you say hi before Audrey comes on?
I'm so happy that you're doing this, and I'm happy to see you and be here today and make it more real. What a perfect day to do this. Thank you. Thank you.
Valerie. Thank you. Well, Valerie, why don't you say before Audrey comes on a few words about what 1212 Stargate Portal really represents to you, and where are you from, and who you channel, especially Mira from the Pleiadian Center. So
from
please
San Francisco Bay Area. Yeah, where am I from? Parts far, far away from here. Yeah, I'm definitely a galactic one, like you are, and probably everybody else on here. You know, the energies are just so lovely today that I'm feeling a lot of heart energy. And the 12 times 12, 144,000, you know, just the energies that are coming through are going to really liven up the planet and the divine feminine and help to balance and equalize these energies, because we've had too much domination of the patriarchal energies on the planet. So I'm just really happy that you're doing this, and that everybody else is here doing this too. It's a real gift.
Would you, before Audrey comes on, lead us in a small kind of, not necessarily a journey or meditation, but give us a small message, maybe from Mira if she comes on, and maybe tell us who you channel, because Mira has been such an instrumental part in my life and as to why I do the Magdalena Chronicles. So I'm so blessed that you are here with us.
Good, yay. Well, I'm really considered a divine communicator. So I channel, not even channeling, I communicate with a lot of different high-level beings. The masters, Dhamma in Telos, you know, from Lemuria. If people don't know about that, that's a civilization left over from about 11,000 years ago from Lemuria. It's about a mile underneath Mount Shasta. It's and I used to live there. And they're fifth dimensional, higher dimensional beings. You know, have a lot of galactic connections. So Adama has been one, and just I could just bring in the energies, merge with the energies in the heart, and that's how I work. So I'll just is everybody? Do you think everybody's here? It's going to come today, or you want me to start with a little invocation, or you know? And yeah, Mira wants to be here. She is here. And also Saint Germain. I just saw a big flash of purple. He's one of the ones. If you don't know who he is, Saint Germain is a great master. He lived so many different incarnations, and very close to Saint Germain. He and Mother Mary very close. So the first person who came to me, the first being, was Mother Mary in the dream state. This was well over 20 years ago. And I saw myself speaking for her, but I didn't feel worthy, so I just kind of forgot it. Then, like about 3 months later, one night, all I heard was Dwal Kul, Dwal Kul. It kept me awake all one Sunday night. So I didn't know who he was. I had to ask a friend, and the next time I meditated, he showed me himself as the Tibetan, because he was also known as a Tibetan. Dwal Kul was a master teacher and brought through a lot of Alice Bailey works. And then the next time I meditated, he told me to get a pen and paper, and he taught me to channel. And now it's just all of these energies have increased quite significantly in over 20 years. And so I've done classes with the masters where we just meditate, merge in our heart centers, and then whatever master, usually they tell me who wants to come through, and we go into 3 rounds of meditation so people can experience what it's like to be in the energies of these masters. So it's just one of the ways that we communicate. So I think that our beloved light speaking person is almost here. So I'll do just a little bringing in the energies for this today. So let's just close our eyes and let's take a few deep breaths and allow ourselves to ground and to be open to receiving and to participating in elevating the frequencies on the planet, to support the beloved ones who are all here today, who we can see, we can feel, all the wonderful beings, including our I Am presence and all our angels and our guides and all the galactics and all the wonderful beings who are here to be with us today. And let's just ground to the earth and bring in the light from the higher realms and just breathe into our hearts, into our I Am presence. Take a few deep breaths and let's just breathe in the energy of the beloved Master Saint Germain. And he's here with a real happy heart, just welcoming us and welcoming us into the energies of the new earth, the 12-12 day, he's here to help us bring joy, because he likes to laugh and he's funny. And bringing in purple, of course, whenever he's around, he always wants to bring in purple. And so we're just bringing purple all around wherever everybody's coming from today. And freedom for our beloved country, for all our countries. Freedom and light and love and joy and celebration. And he wants to just remind everybody, that we're not ever alone, and to be sure that you allow your funny bone to be tickled. That sounds just like him. Funny one. And that he works with all of you. And if you want his assistance, remember he's about magic and miracles and alchemy. We could all use some more miracles and alchemy these days, and benevolence and abundance and freedom. His main focus is freedom. And then I'm just going to have Mira come and say a few things. So he's here. So let's just, let's bring in beloved Mira from the Pleiadian High Council, who's been on the Earth Council for many years now. She's been communicating through me for, I forget how many years. It's a long time. And, with the Earth Council, they are overseeing everything that's going on the planet. And boy, are they seeing a lot. And they help to orchestrate the ascension, because the Pleiadians, she's a Pleiadian, she's been full-time on the Earth Council. The Pleiadians assist with ascension processes all over, in not just our planet, but many other star systems. They are real good friends. So take a few deep breaths and just feel Mira in your heart. And allow this radiant, beautiful light energy into your heart. It's like, I wish that I could replicate what I see and give it to each one. I'm giving it to each of you as a gift. Mira, it's the just radiant light. It's right in front of your heart. So let that come in. Breathe it in and let this radiant light raise your frequency as high as you let it go. And she's telling me to tell you she wants to meet all of you. She wants to be with us, and she is with us. And she wants you to know the real truth behind everything. Everything. And you will know it. And she wants to activate even more of your new earth energies here today. She wants you to be optimistic about the future. In fact, more than optimistic. She's also saying for you to be careful of your energies, because your energies are super important now. You're very sensitive, empathic, and filled with light and love. And she wants you to just pay attention to anyone or anything that might be draining your light and your love. Because the distractions of the fear, and not to believe everything that, of course, you already know, you're all very discerning. And we've all been caught up in this movie that's almost over, this video game that we're just so tired of. But she says, take heart and know that we're in position. She's saying we are in position. Now that, I don't mean imposing, I mean, we are in the position. So breathe that in the position of all being, whoa, so much energy is coming in, all being uplifted into our new earth. Everything is ready. If you remember, where they used to talk about lock and load, and was that Star Trek, whatever, lock and load, we're locked and loaded. Anyway, with light and love and healing and transformation. And she's welcoming all of you into the galactic family, so to your great awakening. And she wants to just say, you remember, if you watch Star Trek, you're in for a lot more revelations and peace and love and joy. So she just wishes you the very best and just tells you she loves you, and have great faith and be positive and happy. Just do what you can do to be happy. So I'll say goodbye for Mira for now. And thank you, Marianna, for letting her speak. Okay.
Thank you so much, Valerie. Mira has been a part of my life for over 5 years. And I found Valerie through Mira when Mira first came to me.
Yeah.
And she came to me actually on 8/8 of
Whoa.
2016. And that's how I found Valerie. And I contacted her from New York to California. And I said, Valerie, we need to talk. Mira is here. And Valerie said, well, shoot. And that's how we were able to figure this out. And I joined her ground crew. And we are all part of the ground crew command here on Earth.
We are. And if you want, thank you, sweetie. And if you want to go to my website, it's thegroundcrew.com. Yeah, so because I do, once a month, I do messages from her. And I might start doing, some more live type of classes or messages. I have to see what the new year looks like, but maybe a little more outreach from her, because she's such an important part of the earth and what's going on. Yeah, so thank you. I'll be quiet. I'll shut myself. I'll mute myself.
And I have the utmost pleasure now, since Valerie opened the portal, Audrey Light Language, and I'm going to spotlight Audrey. Audrey, are you with us?
Yes. Can you hear me? Thank you so much. I was having technical difficulties, but I'm here. I do apologize to everyone. Thank you so much for your patience, for waiting. But yay, we're here. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
No, it's such an honor to have Audrey with us. Her light language is just an impeccable gift to this world and to everyone in our future generations to come. And it is such an honor that you're joining us today. So thank you so much. And so if you can introduce yourself to everyone that's here, and so they know all about you, and enlighten us on this 1212 Stargate, so we could all, as this wonderful community, honor the 1212 Stargate and anchor the beautiful light that comes from it. So thank you so much again for being with us today. I'm honored to have you here. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. My heart is so full to be here with all you beautiful lights of which you are incarnated in these unprecedented times. It's so beautiful. And each of you are so important being here, bringing your light and your beautiful hearts of your essence, your beautiful essence that you are. So I look so forward to bringing through the light language for each of you. I am an embodied Elohim. I am an ancient one from time before time, first wave of creation, who has come in to bring in codes to deliver to the field and help support creations, what is going on in the field of creation out there, but from the inside as well. And to also, as a soul architect that I am called, to assist all of you that come upon their journeys, yes, so their soul evolution and their expansion of consciousness, to step back into recall and remembrance of that which they are, as the beautiful Christed One had represented and said, you all shall do even greater things that I have done. And these are those beautiful times, that we're standing in that example, of us in each of our own godhood, an aspect of the wonderful, beautiful divine with that beautiful gift of life and consciousness, and to keep that holy and divine and sacred, beautiful ones. So that's what I do. I speak the language of light, the language of Akash, which clears it and rewrites it, and then a sacred key code number language, and all of that, many other things as well. But those are very big, important things. And I want to share some of that with all of you to bring in so you can receive. And it is, again, beyond language. Just receive it. Just receive it. Let it go where it needs to go. So you're not stuck in your mind, so to say, of words, labyrinth of the mind of words, concepts, and ideas. We want to get you beyond that. So you feed your essence of who and what you are, because, that is a treasure, your essence, your soul, who and what you are. That's the treasure for you. So it's beautiful to tend to that and to the light that you are. So on this wonderful, beautiful 1212, we're going to receive the gift of what codes and what energy and what numbers may come through. If you hear me speaking numbers, the numbers are energy as well, but delivered in the way of a number. So it is the highest light quotient to be delivered in a way that is beyond contamination, so to say, where symbols or language can be contaminated. So you just have to relax and receive what is going to be brought through me for all of you today. So thank you so much again, Marianna, for this beautiful opportunity to share with everyone on this beautiful 1212. You let me know when you would like me to begin to bring through when you're ready. Beautiful.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Audrey. If you can give us like a little bit of a breathing exercise too before we do that. I think everybody would definitely benefit from that. Thank you.
So beautiful. And this is a beautiful breath, right? That is life. That is the gift of life and creation itself, and a lot of my writing speaks of creation itself, right? That breath in and the breath out, right? Is so, so beautiful. Those are the waves and the tides, right? Of creation itself, right? Coming in and out. And the next thing that we're going to create, right? In this beautiful writing in the new books of life that we're doing here. I know Valerie was speaking about the important things that are going on and are going to be happening, and each one of you are a beautiful light who have incarnated, embodied to help support that happening, right? From the inside as well, lightening up the density and holding the beautiful light that each of you are as a beautiful lighthouse, So take that beautiful breath in. And that beautiful breath out, beautiful ones. And you could do that a couple of times. The beautiful life that is, right? The gift from the mother, right? The mother to give that beautiful gift of life and our beautiful consciousness to be able to be experiencing and have awareness, right? To experience this beautiful breath of life. Beautiful ones. In and out. Are you ready to receive? You let me know, Marianna, when you feel ready. Yes?
Amen. Yes, let's go for it.
And thank you, each and every one of you, for being here in this beautiful divine gathering, this beautiful, very precious and holy gathering of all of us together. I know some believe they need to go somewhere or do something, but my work says where you step, you make it holy ground, right? As you're expressing the mother and the beautiful divine of that which you are, that you're remembering that you are, right? As you're waking up and taking part of this beautiful creation, right? So thank you all so much. So receive, here we go. Tuluano so partite kuasia, Tomasa tudiderum, Someti besiwa seane, Merusun dedi, Vesuane, Merusun teti, Variane, Veruntuna vide, Vanunane, Veruntuna viane. Emikash kakuaso eremikasha, Kanasa aruatu pasaru patu eliele, Kola masa ut este aruakium, Taloaso le paru kutu semiane, Basa basa qua sua id ust aruam, Toto aruam pa use kikia, kua kikia, Kokuane, 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 Kua kua kakia kai. Kikia samawa oe. Paso, paso, a paso. Aliana makash kako o se ile I tatu adamikasha. Kume me se aliala tu. Yese unamasua ikashe. Emekikia, amakakia, sasuanamakashkuku ursa atara. Turuanatara aratu aratara mate. Unamitara matara matara kukua sa uama ia. Anamama o mama iseo te mama. Puaseo mama o te mama o seya. Koesi paso, ale kotu ala suma kashikuku ue. Apasoe, apasoe. Soesia, Soesia, Soesia. Querense tu persutarida sementurea. Soesia makash koko umekash. Kamesi, kamesi, amamakasi. Aniane, aniane, aniane. So. Celiele tutu le mont, c'est le mont lo ola le male. Ou le male le mont la il mont le mole. Tutiane. Essa. Kesh ik kesh. Kuku u kesh. Kiki ish ad ush ed ish ud ash ud ad ed ud ed ish ekudem. Atuanamikash ish ad ish ekium. Volonton perti variane. Manuntuna vide. Vanunai. Manuntuna viane. Emesasi. Essa. There you go, Marianna.
Audrey, thank you so much. And in light language, I also tell you kefkia, which means thank you. Thank you. And again, thank you. So to all, let's open up this amazing space for the 1212 Stargate Portal as we gather. There's currently 26 of us here. So hold the energy. And what an amazing number indeed of the 26. the 2 and the 6, to create and to destroy, and from the destruction comes the creation, and so on and so forth.
Beautiful,
Amazing,
beautiful,
right?
amazing.
I mean, the 1212 is such an extraordinary number. If you all have received the email and the call to action as to why you are here, and one of the reasons as to why you are here is to create a new cycle of being, not only for yourself, but for the entire human consciousness collective. Right now, we have innumerable numbers, star seeds, ET hybrids, paranormal. I mean, we have everyone on this planet waking up. We have volunteers coming onto this planet that are waking up in extraordinary numbers. It is a giant awakening shift. And like Valerie said, for the 144,000 that are here planted on this planet at this current time, this is a massive clarion call to shift the trajectory of the entire planet as our own species are going through a major evolutionary cycle and upliftment, and the regeneration of our own DNA going back into what belongs to the rightful ownership of the original adamantine particles as they wake up, and the original DNA blueprint waking up back to its true form in the process of morphogenesis, as we all realign back to what is our truth and our true DNA. So Audrey, take us through one of those beautiful numerological phenomenons that I've heard you.
Amen to everything that you were saying. Exactly, exactly. When my work first began, it was all about, right, their evolution, right, the revolution, but both of those words having love in it, right, their evolution of consciousness to truly wake up. And that is correct. Why we have come in to assist in what we're doing. It's so beautiful. Thank you so much to each and every one of you that are here, Marianna, for this beautiful opportunity to be here and share with everyone again. Thank you so much. When I begin right now, I need to do a little bit of coughing because I just need to do some releasing before people can receive that. So it had begun with a little itchiness here. So I'm just going to do some coughing from some releasing that needs to be released. Again, this is not only your Gaian selves, but as you're a cosmic, multidimensional being, right? Your soul having all those aspects simultaneously occurring, beautiful ones. So it may be something from either generational or ancestral or another multidimensional aspect of yourself that needs to be just released and tended to before you receive. So I'm just going to do a little bit of coughing for a release. Ewa toe toe. Tome toe matawa uta. Tuwa sewa moshes. Bakue kikiaka. Bahua Ibahua Shashua Wasu Washamasi. This is a releasing again from the things, right? Many aspects, many lives, generationally, ancestrally, unconscious, subconscious childhood issues. We bear the shoulder blades to do some releasing of that before we receive as well. Esasi Samawa Oshawa. Esa from many, right? Thousands of aspects in lives, right? As a soul architect that has that information, so we can release that. Tumeme, kue, esa. Now some numbers to receive. These numbers you don't write. These are numbers you just receive the energy of, right? I do some other things where you write numbers, but this is not writing, in case anyone here knows me and they say, oh, Audrey has you write the numbers. No, this is just the energetic part of the numbers. So here we go. 836-836, 453-453, 836-836, 453-453, 836-910-12, 836-910-12, 836-910-12, 836-910-12, 436-436, 810-12, 30, 14, 16, 18, 21, 13, 14, 16, 18, 21, 13, 14, 16, 18, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 836 and 12, 30, 40, 8 to 21, 386 and 12, 14, 16, 18, 21, 836, 836, 46, 46, 46, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16, 18, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, a little bit more releasing to receive that. Evwa tume metai, bahoa ime bahoa shashai. Bahua, Ibahua, Imabahua, Kasha, 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 Imekia Kash. Remember, rewrite it, Kash. Clear Kash and rewrite Kash. Imeki, Ki, Asha, She, Isea Mekash, Kole alias Ti Alapakush to Eres to Urmetia Mekasha. Imeki, Ki, Akaka, 836, 836. 83645 4545 45 17 18 54 17 18 54 17 18 54 386 386 9 10 12 34 18 21 21 21 21 21 21 21 21 21 uli ale kash koko ua ale makasha ekakia esa eh esa eh. Here you go, beautiful ones.
I feel Saint Germain here with all of us here. I feel Metatron very much here with us. I feel Mother Mary very much here with us. And there's a special message that comes from the great above. They've never actually used that sentence, the great above. It's a very interesting line. And she says to us tonight, to all who are present, to all who are watching us virtually, and to all of us around the world, in every age group, everywhere we are now embarking as a human consciousness collective on a new strain of life, a new trajectory built upon love, not the fake illusion of love, but the unconditional love that has been existing for eons, as above, so below. We are all in this together. There is no such thing as the human species and the Galactic Federation of Light or our light brothers and sisters. We are all one, as we are all created from that one, from the all there is, all that is, and the one source of our infinite creation. And we are all together embarking on this beautiful, beautiful journey. Those that have set their contracts and their soul contracts to join Mother Earth in this dramatically evolving transition have been so blessed to receive the partnership and support from all over, from every universe, the multiverse and the omniverse, and from the great creator. We are all in this together, we say again, for we must know that we are not alone. And anytime we feel alone, we reach out to our ascended masters, our guides, to our galactic brothers and sisters. If we need help, we reach out to each other, for we have one another to consistently remind us every day that we in love are all encompassing within all that is. There is no subjugation. There is no difference. There is no segregation, and there is absolutely no separation. And anything less than or other than are simply fragments of illusion that are leaving our DNA, leaving us every single moment that we exist on this existential plane. Tonight, you are given, wherever you are in the world, whether it is nighttime or morning for you or afternoon, you are given the golden opportunity to seize those fragmented patterns of your belief systems and to call forth love into your hearts, dear ones. Call love forth and ask your heart to be open. Say to yourself, I am open. I am fully open to receive and be blessed by your grace. I love you, and I wish for all of you to love and light into every single one of your beings. And we love you, dear ones. We are here with you always. And as we ring in 2022, we want you to know, hold your ground, hold your heart in the most vastness and openness of being, so that love can penetrate and infiltrate every particle within you, so that darkness can transmute and darkness and light can coexist in a cohesive pattern of love, and transmute all that no longer serves you. For it is done, dear ones, it is done. And as of this moment, as we open and honor the 1212 Stargate Portal, we open ourselves to a higher dimensional love, a multi-dimensional frequency that has existed before the Earth's creation and will exist throughout all timelines. And we ask that you clear and cleanse anything that no longer serves you. Disembarking momentums, fragmented patterns, broken and wounded timelines across all timelines, dimensions, spaces, and realities. And we are here to help you. Take us in. Ask for our assistance. We love you, dear ones. We are always with you. Thank you so much, guys. Audrey, would you please lead us into more of a light language?
Yes, beautiful. And thank you so much. And it is such a beautiful miracle. It's beautiful. It's not only humanity and Gaia, but all of creation as it ripples forth. That is so beautiful. So beautiful. Thank you so much. Here we go, beautiful, once again. Balolon sepertu, canosaru asai uraparisita, dolon sutirare. Enemikash kevele porsi de portu. Elesevwa, mon chers. Evwa, nevwa, nevwa. This is some for the heart and the high heart and the inner child, yeah? So I'm releasing what needs to be, right? So that heart can be open. So beautiful. Ooh, ooh, I, Kiki, supwa, silvois, kiki, kwa, silvois, mon cher. Back of the heart. Silvois, evois, tutoe. Makia, sa, evois, mon cher. Idiotikash, koko umakash. Kariana se makashe. Bahone. Binunter husivarea. Menuntura sivere. Menuntura sivere. Venuane, vinanea. Venuane, vinanea. Berusu. Emekash, koko umekasha. Elevwa mekash. Kaki. Sharis. Kia. Kashikoku Marianasa, Bianasa, Homa Hanana, Yinane Hanana, Homeme Hanana, Kua Hanana, Amane Kane Kashkoku Uakash, Kanemanana Osale Alapatue, Yamana Kukua Kia, so Amahona Nemekashe, bahaso, bahaso, yere, yere, kashkiki, ukikikia, urasi, kikuasama osaya, tatua, tatua, mon chéri, yenerua, ayenua, maso, 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 isesi, isevoa, besai turusua, medise, medise, poneme tu sea, iea, tua mahanana kuasa anamahananama, isuma uatu, esa, esa, There you go.
Thank you, Audrey. Thank you. Thank you. The feeling is so precious, dear ones, is it not? For we are embarking on a brand new chapter of our lives. And it's such an honor and a pleasure to be witnessing the earth right now. Despite the chaos that is happening, isn't it such a beautiful momentum to know that as co-creators, we can help shift the trajectory, not only of our lives, but also for our entire collective. Audrey, tell us, what are your feelings on that?
So truth. That is why this is a holy gathering, right? Sacred ground, so precious, all gathered here. This truth of our soul, of our essence, of our beingness, these unprecedented times that we have made it in the miraculous miracle of us and with creation, this occurring and happening. It is so, so beautiful and so precious because as you're speaking of, this is creation on the next version of what shall be created, who shall find their name written in the new books of life, because the old books are being sealed, right? And those that are in resonance to go forth and stand in their godhood, their divine birthright is a beautiful, divine, unique aspect, right? Gift of creation expressing so they can be in resonance and together make this beautiful creation because they forgot that that's what they were doing or part of. And now the great celebration to be able to have awareness, consciousness expanded, right? For not only for ourselves, but oh my goodness, for the other generations and the children to be able to live in a way of their true expression of who and what they are than being lost in sleep and all those other things that had gone on. This is a true breath, a fresh breath of air for creation itself. We were speaking of the breathing, right? The in and out of creation. And the mother is so joyous. Yes, the mother, which is the womb of creation, that plasmic primordial first point, the womb that gave forth life and consciousness. She is so joyous, right? Because she gave that gift so that it would be continued to be held sacred and holy and, protected and honored. So to step out of all that has gone on is what's in resonance, with the mother. So her joyous that what she had given us the gift for, we will actually be creating what's in resonance with that and be able to, throughout all levels of creation and dimensions, have this joyous heart overflowing of us standing in who and creating what, right, is truly in resonance with us. So it is so beautiful. Thank you. You say it so beautifully, Marianna. It's like my words seem to lack. You put it together so beautifully, so beautifully said. And it's so important. And each of them so precious, right? As those that are real, right? The divine God spark, right? The sacred fire flames, and sparks of that they are is so sacred and so beautiful. They are the true real essence, right? Beings that are coming here and that are part of all of creation, that are coming forth to join all together. So we have this joyous new creation that is being birthed, right? This evolutionary motion and movement of us, our souls and body, but also creation itself to this joyous new expression that we will be creating all together. It is so important, so important. Can I speak light a minute? Yes, here I go.
Absolutely. Please do.
Okay, here we go. La salala malalu malale la malala ya la la lo ai anana hanana yo ya ye o mi anane ha ye haye mahua hua sesua sesua sumte kuna tarasaratra atara kora atara suma iewa sua tuea si le mecano tua sua te persia samato vero si vese chiare Menune vinone sem ashma osme mashma ashmama osme mashma o mamashma amashma osi mamashma o mamashma o ayama tuta arana kukuuki biasi selele ulema ilema lela ulema lele tutuana kia kikaya esa esa
I feel dolphin and whale presence, which is a first for our show. It's very honored and humbled. Would you be able to lead us in a dolphin transmission, as it is so vital to have that now on
so
our
beautiful,
planet?
Marianna. Yes, it was there waiting, to come right when I finished it. Here you go. So you already said exactly what wants to come. It's perfect. The waters of life, right? The waters of life out there, the waters of life within us, right? This beautiful water, Gaia, planet, world. So those beautiful beings, right? Holding their high energy and their consciousness being here with us upon beautiful Gaia. So yes, they do want to come in. So all of you can receive beautiful ones, right? This healing energy. Here we go. The dolphins and the whales. Suatua lala istala ala alela alala olala yida luma lula luma lala hilelo luma lele alala halala susu o sasai esa
Kefkie, thank you so much for that. It was just so vital, and I felt it for the first time. It's such a beautiful, thank you. So magnificent. There's a question that I got from the guides. What would you like to impart as a message for all the divine feminine and even the masculine at this current moment? And this is more of a push for Mother Mary. Could you explain from your perception and from what you feel the role of the sacred feminine upon Mother Gaia? within these unprecedented times.
And I love how you said the male as well. Because if we understand that we are multidimensional aspects, simultaneous, there is no time, it's all occurring at one time, we understand that who may be wearing a male physical vestment at this time is also a feminine in another aspect, just as who is wearing a feminine vehicle, maybe a male aspect in another. So it is about that holy, beautiful marriage of the bride and the bridegroom, the male and the female energy within us. So all the chakras turn on and we become that pillar of light with that marriage, right, of both. So even the beautiful gentleman, right, being that sacred feminine as well to bring through, and so important upon Mother Gaia, because we know that is what those other ones, so to say, in all of that story that had gone on, had so closed that down. So now it is the time of that, and that is the mother's return. When I say the mother, we have spoken around about that. It's not the mother, father, God, which is that example of as we are male and female, the blended, right, expression of that, whichever male or female coming forth, but the one beingness of that blended, married together. This is the womb of creation. She was feminine, only her. She did not need a male, as some say, to impregnate her, to bring forth life. No, the mother, the womb of creation. Years ago, I had a message, tell them, it is time to follow the umbilical, which is the lifeline, which is the umbilical, back to the mother. And so there you go, the importance of that sacred feminine, right? To sit in that and be nourished, be fortified, be strengthened, right? And rebirth, resurrection, right? This rebirth of so much from that nourishing of the mother coming back, the first mother, you know, and that is so beautiful. So it is all so, so important. And not to be as before the feminine and then the male and now the feminine again. No, this is a feminine that is complete because it's male and female married, right? Blended together, and the beautiful mother come back to handle everything, right? With her life gift, with the creational gift, with the consciousness gift that she has birthed from her womb, to see what has happened. So everything now through all of creation in the time of the Great Divide, right, is going to be set forth in the positioning that it needs to be. And that is why it's so important that we have embodied and come in to assist others as well, to get in resonance, to write in the new book of life and go that way of beautiful evolution, love going forward of creation itself. That is so beautiful. So yes, the mother wants to come in. So I'm just going to bring some of the mother. Here we go, beautiful ones. Just relax and you can breathe with this. This is like the breath of the mother, like being in the womb, right? And blowing all the negative, whatever needs to go away, or lower vibration all the way, right? So you could be just nourished in this. So just receive it, beautiful ones. Isama wawushi. Isumama ishawa wamoshi. Ishawa washua ishua shashua sewa. Umakwa sasua mayawa tu. Isamaya shawu tu. Isume uai. Imeya suakwati. Suayamaru ayawai. Suntuitai. Imesa. Imesa. Essa. Essa. There you go.
That was the first time during a light language transmission that I had chills and felt so much heat rise from the sacral and the solar plexus and the root chakra all the way up to the crown chakra.
Pillar, the pillar we're speaking of, all the chakras turn on, boop, 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 and the pillar of light, which is what? The beautiful pillar, right? Of those foundation of the new creation that we are bringing forth. So we are those beautiful pillars, right? I got goosebumps now too along me. It's so beautiful.
It's almost like a very strong DNA activation.
Exactly. That's what I do, right? The DNA activations. Exactly. Turn that back on. It's so beautiful. And the numbers are like keys for the highest self, right? So it knows what to do with the codes that I'm delivering and the keys and the numbers, right? To assist it to have all that cleaning and all the upgrade and all that it needs and the DNA turned back on, right? To assist it for us to stand in the fullness of who we are, beautiful divine beings. And as you say, the heart is the key in the way, right? To assist them to open that heart again, right? And to be able to come from this heart, which is the key in the way. So they have that bridge, you know, to assist them to build the new beautiful ones, you know? So creation is expressing through us, right? It's so joyous to have you all woken up, you know, to take part in the beautiful new creation, right? Through us, you know, to bring it forth. So it's beautiful. Thank you, each and every one of you. Sometimes you have so much going on, or so much they were looped in of the stagnation for say millennia and eons of that looping. And so they may have forgotten, you know, or things had occurred energetically, and these great miraculous times, right, foretold of, that are so unprecedented, were able to take off those energetic shackles, remove those cages of their consciousness that had held them and such, yeah, so that they can come forth and be freed of all of that, right? So they're truly awoken, beautiful ones, right? And understanding the bigger picture and the miracle and the magic of who they are and what is the true story of creation, not all those other systems that were developed, but the trueness and the grandeur and the magic, which is ours. It's so beautiful. So thank you so much for inviting me to bring this forth and assist everyone to tend to their essence, right? Who and what they are, their DNA, their spirit, their soul, the light that they are, the heart that they are. And in so many levels, unconscious, subconscious, generational, ancestral, all of you, as you receive this, you're helping through the DNA, your generations in both directions, right? As well, and your multidimensional aspects that your soul has all the information of. You are assisting this, you know, you and your higher self merging one and the same, right? To stand in that divinity that you are. So beautiful.
Anything that you can recommend our beautiful souls here tonight, present with us and around the world who are watching us virtually, to be able to hold on to any kind of exercise, action, or any kind of breathing that they can do from the Elohim, El Ruach, which is the spirit of your breath.
Shongoinda shogoy sumtai, shongonda, sumdagoi gunda tai goi sundai. Shumdo yusui kai tai shondagonda sa do makoi hoi makoyata. Mohoi shenginde mahoi hikosh gunda. The mahan hunhan. Shumakuta shekuta hai koi kitasum. The shine kitosai. Dundai, dundai, dundai.
Anything that you can also recommend for everyone to be able to every day have a certain, maybe a small practice of how they can tend to their essence, which was one of the most eloquent things I've ever heard said.
Yes, so important, so important. Beautiful ones. Please, please, this beautiful heart that you have and this beautiful light. And I know all of you are always, you're here embodied, giving it out to creation, right? To support these unprecedented times and what's going on, you know? But some of that heart to each of you, right? Take those moments also, this cup that we are constantly, right? Pouring through of this heart of our cup, right? What we have come and embodied to do. That's why, Marianna, thank you so much, myself and all the other beautiful ones that bring through works, why we have embodied, embodied, to assist them so they can drink from the wellspring and continue to be fortified and strengthened, right, as they pour their cups out to others. So to fill their own cup in whatever way that could bring them joy and some peace, even for a few moments, right? And that breathing is sometimes, oh, it's just a natural thing, but breath, that's life, just to like take a breath, and the simplest thing that it could be, what could bring you joy out of the stories, out of the chaos, all that's going on, and for each of us, it's our own unique thing that can make us smile, whether it's to see the beautiful color of the sky, or flower, hear a bird sing, whatever it is. That's like a moment of catching yourself out of all this to experience the wonder and beauty with the breath and something that makes you smile of creation. That is going to nourish you, right? Your heart, right? Your soul. So we're not in the chatter and all of this, right? Beautiful ones. And again, this is not only about words, so many words, or let's say teachings, or, all the blah, blah, blah. And it's not to say it's blah, 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 but it has to be brought down from a concept, right, to your essence of your beingness. The walk that you walk, right? Your talk must match, because talking is not enough. Knowledge and knowing is not enough. You must be it in your essence of your beingness, the walk you walk, right? So you catch yourself with that. So when you are being it in your beingness, you and your higher self are one and the same, walking as the aspect of divine that you are to bring the heaven to the earth. We have made the unmanifested manifested. Beautiful ones. That's the magic. That's the miracle, and to bring that heaven to the earth. What gardens have you brought forth to make sure you bring the beautiful gardens of things that feed and nourish yourself and others as well? These are priceless, beautiful things that you are signing your name energetically, vibrationally, not by empty words or such, by your essence of who and what you are. You color yourself in, you manifest yourself in resonance with that new, to write your name in the book of life, right? Your essence, your soul signature. My work talks about the rose, right? The beautiful rose. I have roses here. I have about 60 roses behind me. So beautiful. It was my birthday and I wanted to share them with everyone. But like the beautiful rose, right? The rose that we could try to explain a rose to someone, the color, what it looks like, but you do not know the rose fully until you know the scent of the rose. Then you know it fully. That is us, our scent, right? Our essence of who and what we are, our soul's signature, beautiful ones. You tend to that. That is what you have made yourself known by, what you have colored yourself in, what you have brought forth. The scent of you is your soul's signature, right? That is what is to be found, to be kept, to be nourished, because that was something that was a treasure for others, a currency for others in the old, but no more of that, right? Our treasure is ours, our divine birthright, the essence of who and what we are, beautiful ones. So whatever you need to do every day to remember that, to realize that, and to bring that forth, because that keeps defining who you are. You're defining yourself. You're creating yourself, yes, and in resonance with all else, so we can experience and express that in the new, beautiful way. So that is what's powerful, because it's not a little thing here for you. That is a little thing to be done that is huge. So you are in resonance, to find yourself in resonance and a hearted being. I'm sure everyone here is, but meaning in things in life and all that goes on, that it's happening with maybe others around us. So those moments where we can pause and step into that truly. And that beautiful heart that we have, to give that heart to ourselves as well. And remember how precious we are, how sacred we are, right? What a miracle that we are, and that we're here and we're doing this. So be gentle with yourself, honor yourselves, beautiful ones, and keep doing those things so you are in resonance. So you, right, will be part of the beautiful new, because it's not a concept or just words spoken, right? That's not enough. It must be in your essence, right? Like the rose is scent, who you are, right? To be found there. So important. So nourish yourself, beautiful ones. Nourish yourselves. A little bit of light, Marianna. Benso mama busum parturum, canon so tivi serea, tout le monde perci, tel le monde narcia, come se par sore, tu lancerei, peruane si vertura persuadea, Venoso, 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 venoso. Sime ia o ua ia ia. Esa si esi esa esa esa. Esa esa. Esa 836, 836, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 18, 21, 386, 386, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16, 18, 21, 386. Receive beautiful ones. 386, 386, 386, 9595, 48, 48, 48, 985, 17, 18, 54, 17, 18, 54, 17, 18, 54, 386, 386, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16, 18, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, urara, 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 emesi, esa, esa, esa. Esa, esa.
Thank you so much. And as you so eloquently put it truly is the great return back to our true selves and back to, most importantly, our joy. If we are not in joy, then what are we truly? We're not raising our vibration in happiness and joy and harmony, then really what do we have to offer to the world and to ourselves, most importantly? And this is the return back to its rightful ownership of our own joy, reclaiming that through the eons of time and through the sands of time, those fragmented particles that are still flying where we left our energies, wherever it is in the world. And it is so important for us to remember that our joy is priceless, our joy is timeless. And it is truly our connecting bridge to the eternal, to all that is, to ourselves, because the escape from this chaos isn't outside of us. The escape from this chaos is truly within us, because when we return to us within that space, we can connect to the unlimited source of all creation. And we ourselves become the definitive factors of how our lives change. We create that change. We co-create that change. We do not wait for any external factors to define what we do to change our weather, to create our trajectories for us. We co-create together with the creator and the universe and the multiverse and the omniverse. Everywhere we go, we co-create in each breath, in each moment. So thank you so much for that, Audrey. Thank you. And it is truly true. Yeah, the rose is so important through the sands of time. It's so beautiful. Wow. Look at those colors. They're so just gorgeous. Absolutely.
Yes, it was my
gorgeous.
birthday. So I have like 5 dozen roses back here and I wanted to share them with everyone. So I was setting them up. You
Oh,
couldn't
that's
really see them.
beautiful.
They're red and white and pink and purple and fuchsia and peach. And I wanted to share them with everyone. So I hope you guys can smile. I'll try to move a little bit and get to see them a little bit. So yeah. Marianna, I wanted to say one other thing as you were talking about, yes, the sands, my work is speaking about most recently, like a message to share with everyone, exactly the sands, right? And it was making a reference, how on the beach, we would put all the sand together and coalesce, right? It coalesced. My work is called about, to exalt you, right? Exaltation, coalesce, right? Because the coalesce is like each of us, like those little grains of sand, right? That are coming together, just as when you make a sand sculpture, it's an idea, right? To be made and expressed through the sand sculpture. That is what we're doing, right? We're all coming together like those sands. So we're going to coalesce and create that new idea, right? And then just like the sands of time, the breath in, the breath out, the waves, just as the sand castle will disperse, right? Then we come all back together again, right? Or a new idea of what creation is making. We as part of that making, as we coalesce together to make that next idea express. Just an example of the sands, and the sand sculpture. And also this is about, it's holiday time, beautiful holiday times and times of the lights, right? Many different colors, lights in the holiday times that are lit up. We are the lights as well, those beautiful lights, and how we exalt, right? Like Christ and such. But my work is also saying about no more playing in hierarchy, right? This is about you are exalted. This is to raise you up, right? Also energetically, vibrationally, your consciousness, right? for you to be exalted, right? To take back and understand the beautiful divine being you are, a unique aspect of the divine embodied, expressing, you know, and as you're saying, co-creating. So that is so beautiful, right? So again, we're here to assist you, to help in what ways we can bring through, to exalt you, right? For the exaltation of you, not playing in the old way and the forgetting and the other things that were told to you, but for you to be raised up, you know, and beautifully exalted, you know.
Speaking of that, we are raising ourselves actually out of the victimhood portals, actually, to say the least. And we are really growing into a new portal. Ouvrir la portal in French means open the portal of the embodiment of who we truly are on earth as a divine being experiencing the earthly plane. And so the exaltation of us is simply a celebration to ourselves to say that we are now co-creating a new trajectory of life where we are no longer in the victim role. We are now in the embodied, empowered role. Whether we're, you know, feminine or masculine, we are all one and one encompassing. And that is such a beautiful framework to be able to, just like you said, tend to our essence and not forget, and just to keep the memory going of the awakening journey that we are empowered, we are embodied beings, we are both divine and we are both human. And just like you said, coalesce, well, it's almost like a coalition to a new era. We are the coalition of the messengers now. We are the ones we've been waiting for, that all the books have been writing about. This is a clarion call, right? A call to action for us to step into our roles as the messengers, to step into our roles as the saviors, but most importantly, to know that we are the ones that we've been waiting for. We are like the last sages. We are the embodied ones. We are the volunteers who came back to bring forth a new era for Earth, a new era that embodies and exalts love, not hate, not separation or segregation. We are the coalition that brings forth the new frequency upon Earth, which was there before the quarantine, which was there before all the destruction and all the chaos. It is purely belonging to Earth anyway, belonging to Mother Gaia, Mama Pacha, and Terra. It is ours. We are returning her to her rightful ownership as we are solely returning ourselves back to who we truly are. And within that, no matter how controlling the world seems right now, we are embarking on a brand new journey of liberation and total freedom for the totality of the entirety of our own beingness upon this earth. And that is something that should be exalted in every breath that we breathe. So thank you, Audrey.
So beautifully said. Thank you for adding your words. That it's so beautifully said. And that's why we say unprecedented times. Years ago, I gave a message, right, about the clarion call, these times of the reckoning like recognizing, you know. And so, yes, they are embodied, incarnated, this particular aspect of them in these times. So yes, just as the Christed one had said, you shall do even greater things than I have done. And that is these works, right? To stand in your Christhood, beautiful ones, and be that light and create. It's so beautiful. And access the true magic that the Christed one was giving an example of, that is ours, right? And the DNA being turned on, all of this, so we can access that magic, our creator beingness, that is the magic, right, of the gift of the mother, that is ours to be returned, and to assist beautiful Gaia to express, in humanity to express as they were meant to be, right, before everything else that happened. So that is so beautiful. Sealing of the old books. This is a sealing of the old books of life, pulling a plug on the experiment, you know, no more of that, no more. And we have come in. My first thing when I began my work, it was about, you were here to pull the plug on the experiment, right? It's just pulling the plug on the experiment, right? Get the needle out of the groove. That is, the needle out of the groove is representative of what vibrationally has happened for millennia of a stagnation, looping in creation, that now it is time to get out of that, because that's a contradiction to life, replicate, same old, duplicate, right? Repeat the same old. No, that is stagnation, right? Life is about creation, motion, and movement. And this is that, what we are doing and have come in to assist, right? To get out of all that and seal those old books. We have the information, right? So we write in the new, beautiful ones, new creation. You know, one of my beautiful messages years ago, it said, those of you who are able to wake up, right? And to be who and what you are, your essence, right? Despite all that wanted to hold you down or keep you in forgetting and all that had gone on, right? Those of you who have been able to wake up despite all that, be who you are despite all that, they said they are the ones that go down in the books of life, right? To their predecessors, again, who are those other versions, but still go down in the books of life as the shiny, triumphant, golden ones, right? Because we were the ones that closed that, pulled the plug on that, did the things that needed to do. We were not distracted, despite all odds of many, unfortunately, in, let's say, a religious, a truth, or a spiritual community that have yet been sedated, you know, or lost in a distraction or an illusion, delusion, right? We have not full prey to that. They are meaning well, many of them, but they don't realize some of what had occurred to them. So those of you that are truly woken up, is so beautiful, and being of your heart and taking part in this, you know, it is truly a miracle. And you go down in the books of life as the shiny, triumphant, golden ones. And there we go back to those golden flames, right? The fire flames, right? True aspects of the divine, true souled beings, not AI or vampiric or any of that other thing, but true self-sustaining, beautiful creator beings, hearted beings, real beings. So thank you all, each and every one of you. You're so important. I would hope you come away from this understanding how precious, how important, and how beautiful each of you are as a beautiful, unique aspect of the divine expressing. And this is why we understand in the new, we love and honor each of us, right? That are part of that expressing in our beautiful own unique ways, you know?
And each of you that have been called to here, there's a big reason as to why you have been called. That's part of your soul that's calling you directly to that, and to the connection that Audrey embodies as an embodied Elohim. Audrey, before we open up the floor to our audience, tell us, how does that feel to be an embodied Elohim? Is there any messages from the Elohim for our times today?
Well, you see, I'm crying, right? Because it is so overflow of my heart, right? To know that I come in to do things behind the scenes. Originally, for Audrey, I didn't look for this. I didn't travel in anything, you know. It was time. I was levitated. All these things went on, and Audrey stood out of the way of it, so it could happen, right? Because a portion of me knows, right? It was time to do the things that needed to get done. The beingness that I am, you know. And my heart always was a beautiful heart to help everyone, turn them to the light. The light, your cup is half full, not half empty. So that was my nature, just as Audrey, a mom, a wife, whatever I was doing. And then this all began later on when my kids got older. So it is so beautiful because this is an example, right, of who and what we are, but just using the body, tapped in the body as a beautiful human, right, wearing the suit of human to express through, but to access what you're seeing here today happening is me accessing all my other aspects, right, as those beingness to bring it through whatever clients or people or the situation or circumstance or the field as a weaver of codes for creation, you know, needs to be brought forth from this, right, vessel. And the beautiful vessel being able to be with all of you and honoring and you know, being touched so by heart, you know, of how beautiful each and every one of you are. And that's what this is about. So we're not sitting in the ethers, right, of, let's say, etheric, energetic nothingness, but this beautiful creation, right, the mother, right, creation has brought forth to be able to have its life force expressed through. So we can love and hug and touch and taste and feel. How beautiful is that? So yes, it's beautiful being Elohim, but Elohim to come in, right, and to share in all of this beautiful miracle that's happening. It just overflows my, you know, with tears in my heart to that, you know. So here's some sha'wa suwa shua makwa tuakwa. Kua kua kiwa wakua kwa. Kua 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 keu ma kua kua swa. Suawa shua to I istara suroturu masuratwa. Et toi shumsai. Et toi kwasu ma kwa utum toi. Sele la toi lua kwa shule boksikt arum. Tushkite oshkit arist aruturum tai. Tule leskit yes tushkit arum. Tua siava, tua bo usterum kitai. Pirono seriatara. Mariano seriatara. Sia pia kiawa swaya. Sumaya si. Esa, esa, esa. It's a miracle, right? It's a beautiful magic of creation. Being conscious to be able to witness it, then held down and lost in those boxes or shackles or old beliefs and paradigms. Free, break free, right? Resurrected, right? Resurrection, right? Beautiful ones. Metamorphosized, morphogenesis, say all of this. So you can stand in and know what I see when I see all of you. It's like the divine, the divine, the divine, the divine, the divine, the divine, over and over in each and every one of you being expressed. And my beautiful wish and hope and reality that I know will be is when you each can stand in that and know that you are that, you know, and feel how that feels. And it just is like, I can't put words to it, you know, because it is so a miracle, you know. You are all a beautiful miracle, you know, together. And through you, creation, the mother, father, God, you know, expresses and experiences itself, you know, through all of you. So it is so beautiful. Shalakalasulum, globalislikorokunsum, shiliklek silibakotishibakoshlek, leklik silibakoloxilokatuashta, shitakashikotishkutashtatai. Tuatia, tuatia, tuatia. You see what you've come to do? How beautiful it is. How beautiful it is when we no longer have that old story, but one that is just full, that will bring us to tears, right? Of joy that you were talking about, our hearts to be full and overfloweth, right? That is what we've come to do. And you're all doing it. You're all doing it. It's happening, you know, beautiful. So thank you, each and every one of you. It's so beyond words, Marianna. I really can't like place words upon it because it's just so this feeling, you know.
And so it is done, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is. And I just wanted to add, someone once told me, I never forgot that, life is not stagnant, only you are. And it has taken me 15 years to really truly understand the essence of what that really means. And it's the truth. Life is not stagnant, but we stagnate ourselves at times due to trauma and crisis and old wounds and impaired timelines. And right now, there is a giant clarion call and a call to action to break free, just like Audrey said, from those said shackles and those veils, and take off those gloves and be open and free and allow your heart to heal and let it be okay that you're in joy and you're in happiness and you are in harmony. And let at least a moment of your day just be filled with what you need to do for you to tend to your true essence, to bring yourself forth the happiness and joy. Because just like the guide said, guess what? It's not the joy only for yourself. You are responsible to bring that joy forward. You exuberantly bring it forth. The outpouring of your joy then affects everyone around you and everyone in the world throughout the entire collective consciousness. So you are doing a tremendous job. Exalt yourself for the job that you're doing today and every other day, where you bring forth joy to the world and being the light of the world when it is filled with darkness. And that is truly our existential primary blueprinted mission on this earth. Sometimes you don't have to say anything. You don't have to do anything. You just have to be present. And where you stand, just like Audrey said, is holy ground. God once gave that message to Moses at the burning bush before he liberated the Jews from Egypt. Is where this you are standing on holy ground. And so every day that you step forward, enjoy peace, love, harmony, and tranquility within the highest vibrational form of your higher self, stepping forward on the soil of earth. You are bringing forth the beauty that stems. Mary once told me in a message, beauty stems outward from within. And it is true. Because from within, we pour forth the beauty to the out. And then we affect everyone that we've come in contact with. And that is the most magnificent portion of that. I mean, it's just so incredible to know that through that little mustard seed of joy that we have within ourselves, we break the silence and bring it forward to the rest of humanity, which is so needed at this very time.
And that's just as the rose, right? The essence of the rose, the fragrance of the rose is just what, like, we are bringing that through from us, you know. And the stagnation was caused by the systems, the experiments, you know, all those systems that kept them trapped, old beliefs and paradigms. So it is not life that was stagnant. It was those things that were placed upon them, you know, many. It wasn't even their fault, you know. It what occurred as this system that is now being closed and the old book that's being closed. So the stagnation was in what was done to keep you in forgetting or keep you captive, right? To eat off your life force, to want to take your soul, so to say, right? The currency of that, the value of that. So no more of that. There's no more of that. So you be your beautiful essence, like the rose is fragrance that is coming forth from you. And as we can enjoy the beautiful scent of the rose, others that are in your field will be able to feel that energy. I know a lot is going on, but just keep that heart, beautiful ones, right? Tended, open to the essence of who you are, your true self, your mission, as she was saying. Many are always asking, what's my mission? What's my mission? And I'll say to them, if you do nothing else, right? You are accomplishing your mission by making it in to be embodied and to be aware of who and what you are, not being a zombie person or walking to somebody else's drum of a system that wanted to keep them captive. No, but you are not that, right? You are being who and what you are, walking that every day, beautiful ones. That is so important. And thusly, we support, right? Making the change, coming in. That is our mission. To be that, to do that, and keep our soul and our essence tended and our light tended of who and what we are, just as those lighthouses that cut through the density and right and the fog and such, right, giving life to those who see that light. Same thing for us. We are as the lighthouses. So we go to things like this to help tend us, to keep that light bright for ourselves and for others. And that is our mission. That was what we have come to do. And that is how all this has been able in these unprecedented times to even come in and continue happening, because those of you that are here that are that and that are real beautiful ones. So thank you all so much. I want you to come away with this and know how important you are, how precious you are to creation and the mother.
Yes, absolutely. I think that's one of the greatest things that we should all walk away with tonight, is that, you know, when we do feel a little bit wayward and we do forget a little bit, maybe just recap the image of the rose and just remember that. Just remember that. Definitely. Audrey, thank you so much. Thank you. And we will definitely open up the floor now to if anyone has any comments or questions, if that's okay with you, Audrey.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this beautiful opportunity. Thank you so much.
Great. So let's see if anyone has any comments or questions. Let's see in the chat box. Okay. If anyone does have any comments or questions, you could feel free to unmute yourself and tap to speak. Okay, no comments or questions. Okay.
Can I say something on that note? It's
Sure.
so funny, right? Because when I first began as well, Spirit told me, it was like, you know, Audrey, when you do your work, take them to the place beyond words. And once they are there, yeah, they will see that that place, that words, right, will do that place no justice. So you see, so it's to take them beyond the labyrinth of the mind and the questioning and the words and the spoken word, right? So we've done our job well this evening because we have taken them to the place beyond words. So when they are there, they're just sitting in the fullness of that. So there is no questions. There are no words because their soul, right? The true essence of them have been fed and they're sitting in that rather than the labyrinth of the mind. So isn't that beautiful? No coincidence, right, Marianna?
None
There's
at
no
all.
need to speak or question. And that is absolutely beautiful, is it not? Because they're fed
It's
and nourished.
beautiful. Just
and
like
sitting
actually
in
have that on my shirt today.
I can't see. You have a heart there on your shirt. I couldn't see your name is
Yes.
in front of it. Oh, so beautiful.
And the shirt actually says love more. So yes. Yes.
Perfect. That's it. Exactly. We are love embodied, right? And that is
Exactly.
enough of all that. So we can joyfully have this new creation that is love moving forward and being able to express itself and know itself. That's fabulous, you know? So
It's beautiful.
keep it going, right? Keep your missions going, beautiful ones. It's not sometimes people think, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do the other thing. This is number one mission that Marianna's been speaking about, right? This is number one mission. Anything else you happen to be doing is just, let's say, icing on a cake, right? But you're already doing it. You know, you're not, let's say, oh, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, I'm not doing my mission. No, be of heart, be that light, right? Tend to yourself and to others and be that. You're doing it, right? It's getting done. We see that. These things were never spoken about before. Oh my goodness, they're coming up right now. And the next portions will be keep that going and strong, fortified. So we have that beautiful, right? New creation to be able to experience, you know?
It's wonderful. Jalen Hardy said thank you to both of us. And then we had another comment from Donna. She says infinite gratitude. So thank you to all of us. Thank you so much to Valerie too, who contributed right before Audrey. So thank
Can
you
I
so much,
just say
Valerie.
say one thing?
Sure, sure,
Thank
sure,
you,
sure.
Valerie. Thank you
Oh,
for,
thank you.
for talking. Thank you before. And I apologize again for the hold up, but this is so beautiful. We got here, we did it. It is fabulous. Thank you so
Well,
much. Go ahead,
I
Valerie.
just want to thank you for your heartfelt Elohim energies, and you, Marianna, just what a blessing that you've given us here today. And, you know, I loved your comments about closing the book on the old chapters, closing the old book. It's no longer there. And just all your heart and your love and the light language and a beautiful blend of, you know, what you both carry with us and gifted us with today. I just want to thank you so much. And
So much. And Marianna, and what a beautiful time, right? In the holiday and the time of lights, you know, and each of us here being those lights and tending to that light as in holidays, you know, and the festivities and all that is going on. And a beautiful gift from our hearts to all of you to receive. And as you receive, you're also giving that out to creation. So that is so beautiful in these times of this holidays and such and all that is going on. And as we go into the new year counting of our 2022. So thank you all so much. Perfect timing, Marianna. Thank you so much to be able to gift them and then gift that out as well as they received. So beautiful.
And Hannah says also, thank you very much to that. And thank you to all of you for joining us. It is such an honor to have you all with us today. Audrey, innumerable thanks beyond measure. There's no measurement that could even suffice to say thank you to you. Thank you to Valerie. Thank you to everyone, really. And, you know, we are here for you guys. Always remember for Esoteric Guides NYC, we have multiple shows coming up. We have so many things coming up, especially towards the end of the month and how we ring in 2022. So please do check us out and our new events, sign up and subscribe on our YouTube channel and go to our website at www.esotericguidesnyc.com. And then as well, if you want to connect with me personally and just shoot me a note or talk to me about sessions, I do DNA activation work, energy work, light language transmissions, and the Sacred Feminine channel and transmediumship as well, and intuitive healing. You can connect with me. I will put it down in the chat box. My email is leahmarianna55@gmail.com. I'll leave that in the chat box for you. And please stay tuned for future updates, as we do have a very special show coming up on the 24th of this month with Carol Messenger. So definitely, I'm going to put it up in the chat box. And thank you guys. If anybody has any further comments, please do let us know. And if not, you could always email us. And I just put down my email to everyone. So you guys have that. And then April says, thank you. Much love to Mariana and the group. And happy birthday, Audrey.
So much, so much. Thank you so much. And they could get me at hummingbird1211@gmail.com. That's my email. And it's a nice communication if they have any questions or anything like that.
Actually,
Thank
Audrey,
you
I just
so
literally
much.
put that up on the email. I put it up to the chat for everyone that they can connect with you. Absolutely. And Deborah says to everyone, I needed to hear this again. So namaste, Deborah. Definitely. Thank you all for joining us. Oh, and Simon, what would you like to say? Simon?
Yes.
Yes.
I wanted to affirm
Let me
Audrey's
spotlight you.
synchronicitous words because I work with the magical divine consciousness that is Merlin, and I was consulting with Merlin about whether he wished to make a contribution. He said, "Do you have any words to say?" And he went, "No." And he went, and he was very clear that anything that may transpire, I mean, let the beingness, let the energy, let the magic speak for itself. So yes, I wish to definitely.
That's so perfect. Thank Merlin and thank you, Simon. That is so beautiful. And it's confirming, right, what we were saying and what we're doing here. So that is so beautiful. The magic, beautiful ones, the true magic that you are. So beautiful.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Thank you to all. Thank you. Blessings to everyone. Please do enjoy the rest of your 12/12. And we will see you all in 2022 or before that. Thank you, guys. Love, Ahavat Olam, eternal love to you all. Thank you, Audrey. Thank you. Thank you, Tara.
Much blessings. Many blessings.
Bye, everyone.